The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image, but I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley, West McPherson, April the 24th, 2018. You can see this year is definitely getting up out of here quickly. We're on Pegasus, Channel 13, and we're live. Spectrum, Cable TV Network. Yes, and you can call in live in the studio, area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on a discussion tonight. But if you miss tonight live, you can pick us up on Wednesday night, yes, at 9 p.m., or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m., or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. And soon, for the summer, we will have a new schedule. And I'll let you know about that. When that schedule is presented to me, I will let you know our new schedule. But right now, you can pick us up, okay? So, but if you don't have cable or Spectrum or Pegasus, Channel 13, you can get YouTube, my email, or I'll send you a direct link, to the shows. Guess what? You can have it. People all around the globe has a direct link to the show, and you can have it as well. Okay? So don't be surprised at a link come right to you, to your phone or your tablet, but you can have a direct link to the show. Okay? And I want to give some shout outs. Also, we have some new shout outs, people that we definitely was in tune with, okay, over the weekend, which the weekend was beautiful. It was nice. We definitely want to give shout outs to our new friends, okay. And Shannon is one of them, and Denise and Shyanne, okay, and they're in the mall, okay, and they have a place called All Natural, okay, and so we bypass different places, and we seen in the mall different setup, okay. We also have Jean and Lorraine, okay, and we haven't seen Anna, but Ashley is still there, and all of the people that we deal with are still there. So we're letting you know that that's where we're giving shout outs, because we there to help people, make sure that people get a living wage, and make sure that whatever people's concerns are, that's what matters to us, okay? So we are on our job. Don't forget, I want to give a shout out to Sunshine and another Sunshine and Storm, my grandbaby, just to let you know that also Rosadal S. These women here, they are getting their families together. They are doing things to help themselves and help their family. And so I want to give these girls shout outs to let them know that someone cares and someone understands that you also, okay, have to make a living and take care of your family despite a living wage. So we know the deal. Also here with me in the studio live, co-host, Milton Webb. Milton, how you doing?
I'm doing good. What's up, Stan?
Good. We just wanted to give our new friends shout out.
Oh, yes.
To let them know that we told them that we be on live every Tuesday night, you know,
Yep.
and to check it out. Go into the program and see the deal, you know. We expect people to check us out and see what is going on here,
Right.
and see that we help people, you know, to get a living wage, to make a better life, and to come out of poverty, because this is what's going on. We're trying to get people out, you know, this year, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, poverty is a very bad thing, and a lot of people are in it, and some people are in poverty and don't even know they're in
Yeah.
poverty. You know, it's not about who can do what, where, when, or how. It's about pulling it together, doing it together. You know, the more
Exactly.
and the bigger strength people is, the more strength it is, and you know, it's easier to do. When we started this, and we was telling people to get on the train, a lot of y'all was out there talking about they ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Here we is almost 4 years later. All right, we haven't accomplished what we wanted to, but we're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting there, and there's no stopping.
Exactly.
We're still on it. We're still at it. And we're going to continue to be at it till we get to where we want to be and where we need to be. Helping people get out of the little dips and the dooms that they're in, that other people just, you know, give them a little bit to help and tell them to go for whatever else that they know.
Exactly.
You know, and I mean, that's not it. If you're going to help somebody do something, you know, help them all the way. You know, don't half them.
Mm-hmm.
Because now, you know, the problem is, where's the other half going to come from? And there's nothing out there for them to get that. So y'all lead them to do other things.
Right.
All right, then when they start doing other things, then you want to talk about it's against the law.
That's right.
Okay, so you know, you got to sit back and you got to look at what kind of situation did you put that person in? What did you do for this person in order for this person to make it or go down the tube? You know, sometimes it's not what you say, it's what you do. Sometimes it's not what you do, it's what you say. So when it comes right down to it, if you're going to help somebody, help them. If you're not, then don't.
And in most things I see, people, they need a plan. You know, a plan is what's going to give you success. You know, you need to write things down. A plan, what you're going to do, how you're going to get about it, certain things you need to put down on paper, you know, because just to think about it is good, but you can forget that. So you need to put that down so you can make sure that you see what you want to do, and then that also makes it come to pass too, because you see it and it's written down, you know, and you bring it into reality. So the things that we're doing, we're making it happen. We see it. We wrote it down. It's a plan. The plan is coming, okay? It's coming to pass. And that plan is to get people out of poverty, okay? Why? Because Joseph did it. He got his family out of poverty. And I read it, I seen it, okay? And I said, hold up. We need to plan this for ourselves. We need to plan this for people. We need to plan to get out of poverty in 2018. And this is what we are doing, okay? So we got a plan together. And the plan is to go up against the CEOs and these managers and get this money out of their hand, because they got it.
You sure got it.
And give it to you. That's the plan. So I'm telling you, put it down, because we got it down. And that's the plan. Get the money out of their hands and give it to you. And you won't be in poverty no more. You know why? Because it's your money. It ain't their money. It's your money. Bonuses. They getting $1 million bonuses. 25 million, 2, 15, 10. They're getting crazy millions in bonuses. Now guess what? If we get that out of their hand and get that to you, you would love that. You see what I mean? Because that's your money from the beginning. No Wegmans $15 card, no Tops $10 sale card, none of that nonsense. That's your money that they got. You've been working hard. People been working 40 and 50 years, okay, 30, and now they're trying to duke you by this shutting down different malls and stuff, shutting them down, and guess what? They go to the bid and liquidators take over because the managers, the CEOs don't want to put up the 800 million or whatever the million that they got for the store. So you know what they do? They let it go under, belly up. And when they do that, you take a hit. You got to find another job. But they won't tell you. But the liquidators want to take that spot and make hotels and stuff out of it and make little pockets of places, whatever they want. But this is what they do.
Sure is.
And you don't know until the last minute.
The last minute. You may come to work and there may be a sign on the door. We'll send you your last check. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, sometimes you never know. Some of these companies are like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of them won't tell you that they're closing down.
They sure won't.
You know, and the next thing you know, you're out.
Exactly.
And you're trying to figure out, well, what you're going to do next. And it's not a question of what you're going to do next. The question is, this didn't have to happen.
Right.
You know? So, yeah, you got to sit there and look at it like, hey, what's going on?
And somebody bought it from somewhere else, another state, you know what I mean?
From another country.
And bought it, and you out of it because they had the money to liquidate your stuff, you know?
That's right.
And now you out of it, and you belly up. So what they did was they just took what they had and split it among themselves and ran for the hills and left the people sink in sand.
Yep.
And that's what they did because a lot of companies, especially when they go overseas, they say, oh, well, we could get more cheap labor. And the company, they buy it out.
That's it, too.
They buy it right out of there.
Yep.
You know, so you need to watch out and see what's going on. You know, so I told you, they could be working you to death because certain people can work and won't get a pension, won't get nothing out of it, and they didn't work 26 and 30 years, and they supposed to get something, and they don't get nothing. You know why? Because they liquidated, and they're gone ahead of time. Before they got their 28 years or their 30 years in there or their 25 in there, the company gone.
And you could have had 23 years in there.
And they ain't got nothing. Now they got to try to take these people to court and find them and take them to court and get their money because they ain't got nothing.
Keyword is find them.
That's what I'm saying, find them.
You know, so and now you're out.
Exactly.
You better watch these companies, especially some of these people in the United States are selling companies just because of the money.
Thank you.
And they ain't giving it to you.
Exactly.
They ain't giving you none. The next thing you know, we'll send you your severance pay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just clear your desk out. Yeah, you're out of here.
That's it.
And that's it.
And that's pathetic because that's what they're doing to you, where you get up and work for them, make their money
every day.
Every day for not just 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, some of you 25 and 30 years. And look what they done to you. They running out, belly up. They gone. They sold a company. Liquidators got it. Somebody from another state, New Jersey, Baltimore, wherever, they got it. And now you out trying to find another job after you done worked this job 20, 30 years. And you got nothing to show for it but stress.
You know, you living paycheck to paycheck.
For trying to find out how you going to make it now. This is what we're talking about in poverty.
Yeah, poverty.
This is what they're doing. You see? And this is what we're talking about, you know. And so what we're going to do is get it out of their hand. Get the money out of their hand. Got to get it out of their hand. Get it out because as long as it's in their hand, that's what they're doing.
Yeah, they got you. They got you as long as it's in their hands.
And we're going to try to save some of these companies that people have been working in and you know, building their lives around, you know, like these old factories and things like that, the old candy factory and all that. All these, got to try to save them because they ain't trying to save them, you know, because that's where the jobs are. So you got, this is what they do to you.
Everybody's performing a duty to take care of their household.
Exactly.
And you can't do it if somebody's taking your ways of making money away. So, you got to sit there and you got to look at all that. People don't care about what you're going to do next week.
Right.
Because the money that they're going to make is going to be so much money, their children's children is going to be all right from that deal. Mm-hmm. So they don't care if you got it or not. And then for all you people that's up there over 40 years old, you got to really be careful because who's going to hire you? Mm-hmm. Stereotype.
That's what they're doing.
Oh, you're old.
Yeah.
How many years can you give me? 3, 4?
You're overqualified.
This is what they look like.
Yeah.
So when you can't give them that many years, you're overqualified or you're underqualified. I don't think that this job suits you. Mm-hmm. Whatever it could be, all right?
That's what they're doing.
You're going to get put on the back burner. After that year of unemployment is out, so are you. Mm-hmm. So, you sit back and you look at it like, hey, wait a minute. These people don't care. They're not caring if your family's all right.
Right.
They're not caring if you got Medicaid. They don't care if you got food stamps. They don't care what you're doing. They only care about how much money they make.
That's right.
When they can take their vacation, where they going on their vacation, they trip. All right?
How much money you can make for them.
Yeah, and how much money you made for them, and they get ready to let you go. Mm-hmm. All right? See, this is what people ain't realizing. You're playing with people, and some of y'all playing with the wrong people.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, well, you know what? I got to hire my sister's brother's son. Somebody going to have to go. Mm. So what do? The one that's making the most money, he got to go. Mm. Now you're going to do what? Sit there and look at it. You do the math. You're 55 years old. You're 50 years old.
That's right.
Okay? You just got fired from your job. You living week to week because you're not making a living wage or just barely. Mm-hmm. And then the living wage that you're making ain't enough to pay for what you need.
That's right.
So therefore, you're 3 weeks behind in something. Okay. So when you get fired, how many weeks behind are you now?
That's right. Exactly.
Because that 1 week, that first week that, add on to them 3, you're a month behind now. So you might as well sit back and look at you a month and a half behind. Because it's going to take you that long before you can get a job or some kind of work, unless you're going to go out and do a job where you get paid every day.
Yeah. Micro jobs.
Exactly. Yeah, micro jobs. Then what you going to do? Because micro job only going to give you $50, $60. Mm-hmm. Micro job is not geared up for you to make anything over that.
Exactly.
Because if you can't get it done in 5 to 6 hours, then it don't need to be done.
No.
We got to get somebody else to do it. And that's the way that at least people are seeing it. So you got to sit there and you got to look at how is this working? What is it going to do for me? Poverty is a very, very ugly thing, and it's very bad, and it doesn't care about who you are.
Right.
Okay? And these people want to keep you in poverty. As long as you're in poverty, they're on easy street.
That's right.
So as long as they're on easy street, you're in poverty, and they don't care.
They don't care nothing about you.
No.
And this is what we're trying to tell you. Every time we come on this program, we try to show you these things, and you see them because you out there with us. We out there. You see the jobs that's closing, the places that's telling people, oh well, and then sometimes they don't even tell you. You got to read it in the paper. Mm-hmm. You got to read it in the paper and find out what they did, what happened. What happened to my job here, and then you see they went to auction, they this and that, they didn't have enough money, they belly up, some outsiders came in, had more money than they had, and bought it out. Okay? And they didn't even tell you that. You had to read that in the paper. You see? So.
And some of y'all didn't see it in the paper.
Thank you. And because they published it and it was bought out, and you ain't even get it. You got to go online and find it. But this is what we're telling you. The summer is coming, and, a lot of things is happening, and you can see around the world, around the globe, this is an economic problem, It's also a war on cash, you know, on jobs. You know, listen, you know, economic. This is totally, you know, and then we dealing with other countries, bringing in export, import. So he's having a problem with receiving things from another countries, produce and things like vegetables and stuff that we need, that they don't have in this country. What's the problem? You know, so you cutting off your nose despite your face.
Yeah.
But you know, you can't tell other countries, oh well, you can't. We don't want to do business with you. We don't want to export. We don't want to import, because that's where we get our oranges and our bananas and things like that from other countries, because it ain't here. Don't look at it. We ain't got it here. You know, so they making it bad all around the globe. Okay, for you. So you need to be abreast to what's going on, you know.
Because these people, they're not caring.
No, they're not.
They're not caring at all.
Not at all.
You know what? Half of these guys that are CEOs and bosses don't even know your name.
No.
You know what I mean? And the only one that knows your name is the guy that's on the floor, and he's the supervisor. And trust me, he ain't better off than you.
Thank you. So
you got to sit back and you got to be careful. If you're going to open your own business, make sure it's something you know is going to take off, something that you know can make work. You know? Because these people here, man.
Yeah. They're trying to shut everything down. You know, they're trying to confiscate your stuff, your materials, you know, and put it on a watch list. You know? Listen, they got an excuse for everything. Do not sell this and do not this and that. Oh, that's so crazy stuff. But they ain't saying that for their stuff. You know, look, they got marijuana now. They got it as all kind of, they twist the name up. It went from marijuana, cannabis, from reefer. Now it's some old nonsense, but they're using it and getting money off it.
Medical.
It's medical now. See, it's in the medical field now. It's getting money. It helps people. Of course it does. You know, it helps people do this and do that, but who's capitalizing off that now? Okay, the government. They're getting money off that. You know, so now, and all over on the West Coast, they got it in the stores. They got it in pharmaceuticals now. They got it in the pharmacy. Okay, so it's a prescription now. Okay, in California, got it over there, a prescription. So you probably could just buy it straight on out of the pharmacy. Okay, give them your prescription, and whatever you got to pay, and you'll get it. So believe me, that's what I'm telling you. As long as they can make money off it,
they got it.
They'll do it. If you can't make nothing, if you selling it, you're going to jail. But if they sell it, they're going to make money off it. That happened with liquor after Prohibition. It happened with liquor. Now who's making money off liquor? And who's getting hurt off liquor? See that? Our time is up. But stay tuned. Bring more to you. Just to let you know that, hey, we're on your side, okay? And we'll go back to our shout-outs where Shyanne, Shannon, Denise, and all Naturalz. They out there in the mall. Just go check them out. We check out everybody, you know, to let them know that we out there. Also, Sunshine, Storm, and Sunshine, and Melissa. I hope she gets better. Come on out of there. Come on out of that hospital. And that's what we talking about.
Yeah.
We wish you well. Okay? And we see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. You know see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up.